Hello everybody, my name is Luke, and this is going to be my first video ever. 23 years old, still live with my parents, and I finally figured out what I want to do, and sort of making this video to hold myself accountable, because I feel like for the past, it had to have been majority of my life, I don't act 100% on the things that I should or that I say. And I've kind of been working on myself a lot more recently, and anything I really think or want to do is possible, no matter how far away the goal might seem. I didn't know what I wanted to do my whole life. Throughout high school, kind of just not hanging around the wrong crowd, but not performing to my best abilities. I feel like I'm good at a lot of things, but I didn't really let myself shine, I guess, in high school. You know, I played sports. I played volleyball. I played hockey. But, I guess never really went anywhere with them. But that's neither here nor there. That's not really the focus. What I'm focused on now is I am going to be a dentist. I made the decision probably about a year and a half ago that that's really what I want to do. And I know I'm smart enough to do it. When I first graduated high school, I went to community college and I had no clue what I wanted to go for. I was kind of just going because it was either work, which I've done since I was 14 years old, essentially full time, or go to school. And I kind of didn't want to. I feel like I'm worth more than, I don't want to say both of those things, but I feel like if you're going to work, you have to work for something, and you have to work on something where you're going to be able to grow. And the jobs I had, I'm not able to grow. Sorry. There's no like growing. I worked at Six Flags, and now I still work as a server in a restaurant. And it's not that I don't like the job. It's just I can't do that for the rest of my life. And I guess it took until I was 21 years old to realize that, because as working, I'm making a lot of money, and I got the things that I thought I wanted. I got the sports car I wanted. I was spending a lot of money. But that's, I want more. And it's not that I want more materialistic things. I want more for myself. I feel like I'm worth more. I know I can do this. So when I first started community college, I wasn't doing very well. I actually failed and got D's in multiple classes. And a D is basically like failing. You just have to show up and you'll get a D. And that's disgusting. That's horrible. I feel like I'm so much better than that. And it took failing in order for me to realize that I need to try harder. And if I'm going to try at something, I need to give it my all. I need to put everything into it. So, since I was 21, I've been really trying hard in school. I've actually retaken every single one of the classes that I once did bad in and done great in them. And now I kind of think to myself, why did I even let myself do that in the first place? But you can't change the past. So it doesn't really matter. It just matters where I go from now. And I graduated community college. I actually went back and I retook and took a couple more classes in order to take the dental admissions test, which is the test. It's a very important test for me specifically because I feel like it'll determine my trajectory. And that's another reason I'm making this video, because I want to hold myself accountable. And I feel like I haven't for a long time. So that's what I've been working on for the past 3 months, is studying for this dental admissions test. And it's not even a test of like how to be a dentist. It's a test on all of the basic classes that I've taken at community college that are the core science classes. And it's a pretty hard test, but it's manageable. And I think I can do really well on it. And I'm going to do really well on it. And I actually take it in under 30 days, a little bit under 30 days. I take it on September 4th. And I'm going to keep everybody updated. I think this is really important. And I kind of just wanted to share who I am, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, because I'm really driven now. I feel like I finally have something to strive for and push for. And it's worth it. I never had that. I never wanted to, it sounds bad, but I feel like I've never wanted to achieve something. I feel like what I'm trying to go for now is respectable. And I want to do it. And I think I would be good at it. But for so long, I was kind of just coasting and just doing this, doing that, trying to do things that weren't the smartest. I tried to gamble with crypto a lot. That didn't work out. Working is, work to pay the bills, work to pay for my car, to pay for my food, to pay for my gym membership, everything, anything that I want to buy, because I've always had to buy things myself. And I finally have a path for myself. And I feel like that's very important to me. And I would like to hear if anybody's in the same situation as me, where maybe they know what they want to do and they haven't taken action on it yet, or they have an idea and they kind of just started it, or they're just getting into the rhythm like me, or are you guys already where you want to be? Because I know I'm not. And this is a long goal that I have. And it's probably going to take 3 to 4 years to get just to where I want to go. 3 to 4 years just to get into the school I want to get into. So I'm just getting started. And I'm really excited. So let me know if you have a similar experience. What you want to do, what you're thinking of. I'll try to respond to all the comments. Thank you guys.